Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are at the Yhyakh festival. We celebrate it every year on the summer solstice, and this is the first village that we're gonna visit it together. The village is called Lamtuka. It's not too far away from Yakut city, about 2 hours away. I'm here visiting my relatives who lives in this village, and we're gonna go to walk around together and check out the festival. Okay, hi guys. We came to this park where local people celebrate the Yhyakh, and it looks so nice and peaceful here. It's beautiful. The weather is perfect. During the Yhyakh festival, you can take part in different rituals. Right now in the video, you can see a person feeding the fire, so this is a traditional ritual we do here. Usually we stand in a circle. You can see how we are holding the hands right now. I think it's more of a about cleansing ourselves too, like letting go of bad energy, negative thoughts, and everything that weighed us down. So there is also a person leading the ritual. He's like a spiritual guide. He speaks prayers and chants, asking the higher spirits and deities for a good and blessed life, for health, peace, and for everything to go well in the future. I actually love this place. This place looks so beautiful. Look at the tree behind me. Wow, it looks so cool. Let's go to observe the place. I really like that we've got little lakes over there, some tents where people can sit and rest. And what is this? Actually interesting. Right here there is an exhibition that's dedicated to the famous Yhyakh family, one of the most influential merchant dynasties in Yakutia, especially during 19th century. Well, it's amazing, I think, to think that even back then this region was connected to major trade networks, like local merchants traded livestock, furs, and other goods across Siberia and outside probably. So they worth enormous amounts of money for that time. During the Soviet period, private property was confiscated and many prosperous families lost their businesses, land, and possessions. So they were like rich people from Yakutia. I think they escaped through Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at this. These guys are in Helsinki, Finland. Japanese person. Here we've got a horse. Of course, a fake horse. A house. Probably people would live in such houses during 19th century. Yeah. I think this one a little bit old. Probably 18th century. Yeah, look at this beautiful view we've got here. That's super pretty. Оплахан сахарны батлахтарда же. Wow. Actually, I'm getting hungry, so I think we're gonna go home soon. Go to Auntie's house. Terus kejeraf kayak, oh, duit. I got burpa. After lunch, we decided to head back home. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to see the whole festival, but there were games and competitions going on throughout the village. What I love about the Yhyakh in small villages is the atmosphere. Compared to the celebrations in Yakut city, it feels much more peaceful and family-oriented. You can relax, spend time with relatives, and simply enjoy the day. And if you would like to see more videos about the Yhyakh, check out some of my previous videos on the channel. There's so many horses. Look at these horses. There's too many of them. I have never seen in my life that many horses. Look at this land, it's so beautiful. A land full of flowers. That is so cute. Summer at its finest time. Actually, it's been a little bit cold. Right now I think it's around like 16-17 degrees, which is not very common to have during June months. But it's okay. Hi guys, I got a package. Can you guess what's inside? It's not really heavy. Okay, let's open it. Okay, 1 minute. A little hint for you. It's related to my culture, to Yhyakh culture, and it can be used like practically, and it can be used as a souvenir too. So now I think you know what I'm talking about. Oops. I got the knives. These are identical knives. I'm gonna show you now. Let's unpack it. Ooh. So look at this knife. I think it's the name of the brand. Usually they can have like a different type of like patterns here or here. So it's this one, I think it's a little bit simple one, but if you want like a very good looking knife, you can choose whatever you can, and it's very popular thing, so everybody's got a knife here. Like if you don't have it, like what's wrong with you? And it's very sharp, and we use it for everything, basically for the kitchen, for cutting like meat, because we eat lots of meat obviously, for hunting. If you go to the forest, you gotta get yourself a knife. And yeah, and what else, I don't know. So you can Google it and learn more about knives. I think I don't really know about them that much, but that's a very handy thing, so we all use it. And I'm gonna send the knives to my relatives. They live overseas, and we will see how Почта России is gonna send the knives. I'm worried that they're gonna send me back, because it's like it's a weapon, but it's not a weapon. It's just a use for the kitchen and stuff. So I'm gonna read, and yeah, hopefully everything is gonna be successful.